Chicken dad, so proud and sweet, dancing to an old-time beat. Fluffy chick in cozy nest with giant buns, they do their best. Spin around in gentle grace. Out in the yard when the moon is high, ooh yeah, there's a deer named Funky Bones, don't be shy. He tiptoes softly, looking for a treat. Captain Kira's got apples good enough to eat. Ooh yeah. Funky Bones with his groove, moving to the beat. Kira's got the apples, they're so sweet. Coming close, just a nibble, don't be afraid. Look at them dance, it's a backyard rave. Funky Bones, Funky Bones, don't you hide. Kira's got the apples open wide. Funky Bones, Funky Bones, it's a funky party, just you and me. Under the stars, they share a little bite. Ooh, yeah. Captain Kira and Funky Bones feeling right. With every step, the friendship grows. A funky connection, everybody knows. Now every night, when the moon is high, ooh, yeah, Kira's in the yard, Funky Bones nearby. Ooh. They share a moment in the cool night air, a funky kind of magic only they can share. Hey. Funky Bones, don't you bones, don't you hide. Ooh, yeah. Kira's got the apples open wide. Coming close, just a nibble, don't be afraid. No afraid. Look at them dogs, Funky Bones, don't you hide. Ooh, yeah. Kira's got the apples. Funky Bones, Funky Bones, ooh, yeah. It's a funky party, just you and me. Hey, hey,
Under
Under the stars, they share a little bite. Ooh, yeah. Captain Kira and Funky Bones feeling right. With every step, the friendship grows. A funky connection, everybody knows. Now every night, when the moon is high, ooh, yeah, Kira's in the yard, Funky Bones nearby. They share a moment in the cool night air, funky kind of magic only they can share. Funky Bones, Funky Bones, don't you hide. Ooh, yeah. Kira's got the apples open wide. Share a moment in the cool night air, a funky kind of magic only they can share. Little gray munching on that hay, chewing, skipping, never stays. Backyard wild, gotta play, jumping, running every day. Grass is green under the sky, little gray lets it all fly. Muddy paws, you don't care why, wings of earth, they aim so high. Freedom in his furry flight, sun and moon his only guide. No more walls, no cage inside, little gray so wild inside. Bossy climb he's on the move. No one's rules, he's got his groove. Nature's beat, he feels the soothe. Little gray always to prove. Under stars, under dreams, world ain't small, so it seems. Little gray's got big schemes. Life rolls on in flowing streams. Hay for breakfast, sun for noon. Stars and moonlight come so soon. Little gray under night's tune. Backyard life's a wild cartoon.
Teeny scrappy rabbit on a naughty spree. Bananas from Capits in Korea, quick to flee. Teasing sisters jumping wild and free. Leapfrogging over Posh spice, too stealthy for me. Cookie bags crumble, Teeny hears a call. Ears twitch, nose sniff, eats it all. Planters sitting, feeling 10 feet tall. Life's a grand adventure, loving it all. Tiny eyes glinting, always on the prowl. Moving through the shadows, stealthy as an owl. Captain Stash pilfered, making her scowl. Teeny's got agility, swift as a howl. Cookie bags crumble, Teeny hears a call. Ears twitch, nose sniff, eats it all. Planters sitting, feeling 10 feet tall. Life's a grand adventure, loving it all. Few tons of playgrounds, Teeny roams at night. Feasting on treasures hidden out of sight. Teasing Posh spice, leaving her in plight. Adventures in the moonlight, bunny delight. Captain's fast, but Teeny never slow. Running through hay mangers, nimbly on tiptoe. Heartbeats wild in on the show. Teeny's grand adventure, give her a toy. Cookie bags crumble, Teeny hears the call. Ears twitch, nose sniff, eats it all. Planters sitting, feeling 10 feet tall. Life's a grand adventure, loving it all. Few tons of playgrounds, Teeny roams at night. Feasting on treasures hidden out of sight. Teasing Posh spice, leaving her in plight. Adventures in the moonlight, bunny delight. Captain's fast, but Teeny never slow. Running through hay mangers, nimbly on tiptoe. Heartbeats wild in on the show. Teeny's grand adventure, give her a toy. Give her a toy. Teeny's grand adventure, loving it all.
Dusty the rabbit, all covered in hay, building her nest like it's time to play. Big floppy ears and a mischievous twitch. In the yard, she's always digging a ditch. She sneaks through with a hop and a skip. Posh giant with a heart so bold. Every story about her just has to be told. Dusty the rabbit, always in the know, running in circles with a gleeful glow. Dusty, Dusty, where have you been? Rolling in the hay, making everything green. Dusty, Dusty, always so sly, with your floppy ears reaching for the sky. She cuddles in the sun just for a snooze, dreaming about the ways she can build a nest. Her fluffy tail wiggles when she's on the go. Naughty little Dusty, always stealing the show.
Donkey the rabbit munching cookies all night. Sugar rush plays in a crazy delight. Nibbling faces in a frenzied haze. Friends confused in his cookie craze. He hops through chaos in the midnight dark. Cookies in his paws, leaving a sweet mark. Face is bitten with a playful bite. Donkey's world, a funny sight. Donkey the rabbit, sugar in his veins. Nibble on your face, crunching all remains. Cookies crumble, falling to the floor. Donkey want more, can't ignore. Chasing shadows under the moon's bright glare. Cookies his obsession like he don't care. Friends watch in shock as he takes a bite. Donkey's love for cookies just feels right. He grins, mischievous eyes so wild. The chaos around him driving friends mild. Cookies drop, crumbs scatter in the bush. Donkey's cookie craze never will hush. Bite mark stories on furry cheeks. Donkey the rabbit at his cookie peak. Friends band together, a loving chase. Donkey's cookie craze never will hush. Shingle face, nibble pace. Donkey the rabbit, but sugar in his veins. Nibble on your face, nibble on your face. Cookies come, big bugger falling to the floor. Donkey want more, can't ignore. Plans ignore. Donkey want more, can't ignore.
He's a rabbit that can't get enough. Cookies loves to munch, munch, munch every day. Can't get enough. Donkey the rabbit, the cookie muncher. He can never get enough cookies. He never stops eating because he's a cookie king. He would eat the cookies until he turns into a cookie himself. He's a king of eating cookies. Can't get enough of them. He will never, ever, ever stop eating. Cookie muncher, he can never get enough cookies. He never stops. Eat the cookie, he's a cookie cat. Donkey the rabbit, the cookie muncher, he can never get enough cookies. He never stops eating, 'cause he's a cookie cat. Donkey the rabbit, the cookie muncher, he can never get enough cookies. He never stops eating, 'cause he's a cookie cat. 1, 2, 3, 4.
In a kingdom far away, there's a princess named Kira, with beautiful brown locks and eyes that sparkle. Every day at twilight, she dances through the meadow with bunnies by her side as the sun starts to retire. One bunny turned to two, and two turned to a dozen. But Captain Kira's heart, forever filled with love, her kingdom now enchanted, a ballet of soft footsteps, magical melodies carried on wings of a dove. Ballerina princess, her bunnies by your side, a twirl and a pirouette as dreams come alive. Captain Kira dances, her heart so full of bliss, in a world enchanted where love will always persist.
Hopefully, there we go. I'm gonna turn off the music. Uh-oh, they knocked the camera over. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry, we will be. I will pick that up. Okay, turn off the music. All right, we just had a little bit of a giant Bunz knocking the camera. Yeah, through which that happened. Whoa, who could have done that? Who could have done the camera knocking over? Wait, now. All right, we just had a little bit of a giant Bunz knocking the camera. Yeah, through which that happened. Who could have done that? Who could have done the camera knocking over? Right now. Right. We just had a little bit of a giant Bunz. No, that's not what I meant to do. Yeah, guys. Okay, are we? Can you still see everything? Okay, fabulous. I was doing all kinds of weird stuff with my phone. I had to switch phones. The iPhone still does not have audio for some unknown reason to me and myself. Okay, wait. Chat. Woody Woodland loops. Now waiting the presence of the fantastic Captain Kira, Queen of the Buns. Thank you. Lakeeks Majik, Sir K-Dog. Oh, yeah. I love my new nickname. I'm the Cookie Man, 1.7 billion cookies per day. To the tune of Iron Man. I am Cookie Man, 1.7 billion cookies that I can. Ooh, what is this? Okay, you guys, we're gonna dole out the kale, and we'll have a kale of fun. Dole out the kale. And if you are a giant buns, you'll run for fun. Oh boy. It's like a pinata of kale coming down from Captain Kira's hands. Oh boy. Whoa. And then Dusty. Dusty, you want your kale over here? You want to have your kale right here? You want to pick a piece of kale? Okay. But now we have to go see. Well, go find the kale. Go find the kale, and you too, little gray. But we have to go down. Oh gosh, wait! I forgot the other phone, which has the chat on it. So it's muy complicado. It's muy complicado. Cuando se tiene los dos teléfonos. Mm. Y 9 conejos. Oh. Hola, señor Donkey. Hola, hola, hola. Hola, ¿cómo estás, Donkey? ¿Cómo estás, mi conejito, guapito? Es muy conejito, muy guapito. Es señor Donkey. Señor Bon Donkey Donk. Oh, look at these two. These guys, they're like, we want our stuff too. And then you poke it through the fence. Oh boy. But yeah, guys, it's a beautiful day in the Bunzerhood. How was your day today? Keeks and Cheeks or K-Dog? I have asked you the same question like 4 times today. Kristen Cheyenne Star. You are very sweet for asking me, though, every time. Donk, but donk, side eye. I know. He gives the best lavender eye with magenta pink pupil side eye. You know, I was thinking about this today, Mr. Daniel. I was thinking his eyes remind me of those beautiful Valentine colors that I always love, like the lavenders with the deep pinks. He's just so beautiful. Yes, he is a cool boy. But yeah, we've got this. But my day, you know what? My day was not bad. It started early. I deep cleaned the giant buns room till like 2:45 last night AM. And then I got up at 6:30. So I'm feeling it, you guys. I'm feeling it. And plus, I started another pet sitting, house sitting job today because of the Labor Day. You know, on the holidays, pet sitters get busy. That's one of the kind of side gigs that I have. So, but yeah, so I started a job this morning for the Labor Day holiday. So that's fine, but it just I've had so many things to do and get done, and thankfully though, you guys, I am not sore anymore. I am so proud of myself. I am not sore anymore, so I am really pleased. Um Donkey, what is Donkey going to be for Halloween? Oh my gosh. Should we Should we dress him as a cookie, Mr. Woody Woodland Loops? I can hear "I am Donkey" in my head when Donkey gives the side eye. I know. I know, and you guys, wait, today's Friday. Think I feel like Saturday nights are the night that the giant bun. I don't know. I feel like we might have a Donkers doing text to speech tomorrow night. Just saying. Because I think it was last Saturday night. I think it's only been like on Saturday nights that Donkey chooses to do text to speech. I don't know. I guess it's like this big Saturday night ritual now. But I don't know. I'm kind of excited. Donkey's going to be a box of woodland moves for Halloween. He really could be. I could definitely make that happen. He would look good in woodland loop wear. Oh my gosh. And I just ordered another 3 boxes because like Amazon has a 3-box like deal. I need way more than that, but um that's coming on Sunday. I do have a little bit more cookies left. But yeah, keeping these guys in cookies, I tell you. Oh, look at this. Dusty's just running in. Dusty just ran in. She's like, "Wait a minute. You guys have kale out here too?" You guys, there's so many mosquitoes. It's been like, I mean, there's always some mosquitoes out here, but it's like because we had all the rain, I think the bug population has done way better than usual. It would be an honor to be represented in a Halloween costume, Mr. Woody Woodland Loops, right? I mean, that's the ultimate compliment, really, an honor. Me want Teeny. Oh boy. Teeny. Teeny was the first one to explore the new Giant Buns Castle. The new Giant Buns Castle is Dinky's old castle from Waffle Pone Streams, and I finally dragged it on up there today. Um, and Teeny was the first to explore it, which is no surprise to me. And then I took it over to the boy. There's one section I took over to the boys' side gang, and they all explored it. And then I put the girls' side gang section into donkeys, and then he was all excited. So yeah, it's so cool. They have little hidey spots and places to run up the ramp into the top of the castle. Donkey was yelling at me. I posted it on the Discord. Did you? Wait a minute. Oh gosh. I'm always afraid to like go pop on over to the Discord, like the chat. because I'm afraid I'm gonna lose my video feed, which I don't think I would because it's still within the same app. But knowing my fingers, I'm gonna like it's so bad with these phones, you guys. Obs. Obs. But yeah, guys, it's so pretty out. I meant to start the stream a little bit early. Maybe I did. Maybe I did start like a tiny bit early because I wanted to make sure we got the daylight. Now, one thing I have a tiny little, I don't know if you guys can see that. I have a tiny little thing of Christmas lights that's working, and I have some other Christmas lights that I dragged out that I still need to test. But the problem is, I was going to have all kinds of beautiful lights strung along the tops of the giant Bunz enclosure out here to assist with, lights and stuff. But my extension cord, my big main extension cord that I've had like installed for all my Christmas lighting needs, which some years can be a lot because I love Christmas and I love sparkly, twinkly lights. But the extension cord, I guess, has failed. I guess that can happen because I tested like everything inside the house and and actually in the outlet, the outdoor outlet, it wasn't the outlet. So that's good because then I don't have to like replace fuses and do all that kind of stuff. But I think I just need to find an extension cord that works, and I have not. I don't know where I do know one place I put extension cords. They're not really the heavy duty ones. They're more of like the like lightweight indoor outdoor. But I think that might work. Hi, I have like all the boys hanging out with me. Hi, baby. They're being super friendly and active. This is your time of day. It's dusk. Oh, they're running all the way down. Oh, they're so they have been happy today. Dusty in particular. So you guys, Dusty has, and all the Boy Side gang can run down. If this door is open, they can run down the runway all the way down here. And they go all the way back. And Dusty's been doing that a lot. Dusty and Teeny were fighting today. Mainly it was Teeny trying to punch Dusty through the fencing, but yeah. Yeah, they have a lot of places to roam and run around, and it's just been. I mean, they've been out since. Oh gosh, I let them out maybe 1:30, sometime around 1:30 ish. So they've had a lovely amount of time outside, and when I went to go pet sitting, I actually had to have someone babysit them. I had to have someone like sit out here for most of the time, and that person had an ice cream cone. And apparently, Posh Spice, I was told, kept doing uppy and trying to get to the ice cream cone, which I think is hilarious. Oh my gosh, sorry, I'm neglecting the chat, guys. What's going on in the chat? Are you going to church Sunday, Keeks Majikster K Dog? Well, I'm going to go to church, a church. Whether I'm going to go to your church, which is also, I guess, my church too. Like, I have two churches. Um, uh, ranch dressing smoothie dog. I have two churches. And it's very awkward because I love both of them, but the other church, I'll say this, the other church does not have you or Sister Stephanie or Brother Tom. I will say that. And I really don't like missing Sundays, I will be honest with you, but it's kind of a long story. Um, Mia's going to steal Sluggo. Are you going to be at church on Sunday? Kristen. Oh my gosh. I knew it was Dusty again. She's trying to run all the way down her runway. Okay. You know what, Dusty? I'll get out of your way. I'm gonna get out of your way. You looking? Oh, she's looking for more food. You know what? You guys, she's so smart. It's just too smart. Dusty, do you look at she doing up? He wants more food. Okay, Dusty, you know what? I am going to cut. I have a sweet potato for you. Oh my gosh, she is actually being super adorable. Wait, is that really Dusty? Oh my gosh. like the most friendly she's ever been to me. Wow. Savor the moment. Savor the moment. Okay, guys. Everyone watch Dusty. It's working. Gosh. Dusty, mug the camera. Do a tap dance or something. Can you do like Bunz dance? I'm gonna cut up this sweet potato. AJ Punk in the house? My goodness, Krispy Kreme, Krusty Krab, Kirsty, Cookie Tillman in the chat on a Friday night? Tin cooked for yellow. Okay. So Dusty, watch this, guys. She's gonna freak. I have got your sweet tater, Dusty. All sweet taters. Oh, I think that fell on Dusty. All sweet taters falling on my head. Oh my gosh. And like everyone sees and hears, sorry about the finger cams, that she has sweet taters. Okay, guys, I'm coming. But I did not cut up your potato. I did not cut up your potato. I was very concerned with trying to get the lighting attended to. So let's do this. Let's do on you guys. Well, it's gonna work. What did I just do? Oh dear. What is this? Oh my gosh, what did I just do? Oh gosh, guys, hang on. No, I did not mean to do that with the camera. No, nope. Oh boy, I can't. What the hell, guys? Where is my camera feed? Oh my gosh. Sorry, guys. Okay. Okay, I think we back. This is what happens when you try to like cut food and you have like 9 Flemish Giants. Look at this. They're like, we're taking matters into our own hands. Gosh. Okay, hang on, guys. Hang on. Oh, ow. Okay, that was my thumbnail. Oh no. What is this? Wait, guys, what the heck? Yeah, I cannot. Oh boy. You're going to church because Sister Stephanie wants me to wear a dress because something about someone is going to be there and they are singing or preaching or I think there's that special Bible college group thing. Oh yeah. I think it would mean a lot to them if everyone showed up and like, yeah, she wants you to wear a dress. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Um, well, guys, I'm really having problems trying to manage. Look at this. I'm doing. Oh, I am a very beautiful ebony colored fun bun, and I do uppies. And then we have little gray. He got sweet tater. Teeny, did you get sweet tater? Wait, where is Delph? Do you want sweet tater? And then who else is back there? Is that Jabba? Wait, I'm gonna bring them. I'm gonna bring them sweet taters because they're not coming over. Let's see, Mama. Mama, no. Want to have just sweet tater? There she goes. And what about Jabba? Jabba, are you hiding? Jabba, are you okay, baby? Do you want to have sweet tater? Jabba, normally you love food so much. What's going on? Jabba, Jabba. Wait, Jabba, are you really not going to take sweet tater? Oh gosh. Okay. Yes. For a second there, I thought Jabba had been body snatched, bunny snatched. Invasion of the bunny snatchers. Oh, there we go. There's my food girl. There she goes. Whew, that was weird. That was muy extraño. Let's see what else is going in the chat. You don't want to wear a dress. I love dresses. You looked so pretty in that dress, Kristen, when we took the picture. I'm not feeling good today. I think I caught, oh no, Woody Woodland Loops. There's a lot of junk going around. 10 cook for yellow slide and like totally set up for that. Yes, we are like circus bunnies. We have a circus rabbit troupe over here, Mr. Woody Woodland Loops. Well, Mr. Woody Woodland Loops, this is my advice. Heat up some water, not too hot, and add ginger, any kind of ginger. Even if you don't have like fresh ginger juice somehow, just do like some, usually you have like ginger powder or something in the spice cabinet. If you have honey and ginger and hopefully lemon juice, lemon, fresh lemons, or some kind of lemon juice, that can knock stuff out. Of course, the vitamin C, elderberry. I don't know how the heck that stuff works, but it does. I think it really does kind of kick things in the pants. But yeah, and juice. You know what? I always forget about this. Gargle salt water because that is actually that will disrupt things from taking hold a little bit. The salt water. Yeah, I'm sorry, Woody Woodland Loops, Loop de Loop. Jason Ahmed or Jason Ahmed are doing well. Did you get in touch with those guys, huh? Okay, let's go. Meat is going to still, yeah. Sluggo's, gosh, Sluggo is just the sweetest cuddle bear you could ever have. Oh, now you're just helping yourself to this big chunk. I'm sorry, dude, but I gotta cut this up for. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, all the guys back here need to get sweet tater. But that was it. That you know what? I respect your initiative because why not? Why not take the biggest piece? That's how I am with cake. I respect that, especially if it's ice cream cake. I'm like, you know what? Just cut me a triple piece. Oh, let's see here. So we'll give Donkey some. Donkey still has lettuce from yesterday. Surprise. I'm surprised at you. Yeah, he's a buddy boy. Hmm. Oh, Donkers, look at this. We've got sweet taters. There we go. You gonna have that? He's like, no, I'm gonna get you on a stick. That's what I want to do. Beautiful. Sun starting to set. But wouldn't it look pretty, you guys, to have Christmas lights out here? I thought, stringing them along the tops. I think ultimately I need to find squirrel proof Christmas lights because what I've found is that I will get the prettiest Christmas lights in the world and I will be so pleased. But the squirrels have found out they love chewing on the Christmas light wires. And I basically have to figure something else out. I'm sure I can't be the only person in the world where squirrels are raiding my Christmas lights. Okay, let's put this here. Okay, who wants sweet taters? Oh, that just bonked Sluggo. Oh, that just got Gwynnie. Oh, sorry. Sorry, guys. Well, it's raining sweet taters. Hallelujah, it's raining sweet taters. Oh, that one fell in the water bowl. Here you go. All right. We've got our Buddha wisely watching over. Maybe I should give maybe we should give the Buddha some sweet potato. Maybe they can eat the sweet potato out of a little offering plate. That's kind of cool. Kind of neat. That's a vibe. The peaceful Buddha vibe. If ever I saw one. Did you guys know that you can be a Buddhist and be any religion, or you can even be an atheist? Because Buddhism is more of a philosophy. It's more of a way. It is not necessarily a religion, quote unquote. Kind of interesting. Yeah, you can be like a Buddhist alongside pretty much any religion or not religion. Um, what? Okay, I'm gonna read the chat. Um, you think you're dying? Oh, Kristen. Woody Woodland Loop's coming down with something. Kristen is, oh boy. Oh, bummer, Woodland. Would you like suggestions? Oh gosh, yes. You have the world expert on healing methods, Krispy Kreme. Oh boy, you're in for a treat. She's I think Christy is the reason I didn't get sick when I was taking care of my sick person the other day. You're gonna see how you feel tomorrow. Thank you though, Christy. Today I punched a kid in the chest because he punched me in both of my arms, then he punched my leg. Does he have a crush on you or something? This sounds like one of those awkward crush things, like, "I'm gonna pull her hair." Like, you know what I mean? Like, "I like you, but I don't know how to express it, and so I'm gonna kick you and call you names or something." Yeah, does this kid have a crush on you, Kristen? Because I think this sounds like Crushville. I thought I saw Captain Kira put Donkey in the castle today. Oh, you may have. Uh-huh. I didn't think many people were watching, but I was hoping. Actually, I was hoping you were because I was so excited to get, you know. Well, I mean, something was happening, like there was a castle arriving and yeah, I'm trying to think. What did I think I did put Donkey in there. I think I also tried to put I think I put Teeny in there too, and Teeny didn't go down the ramp. Yeah, I think I now remember. I put Teeny in the yeah, in the castle, and she, instead of running down the ramp, which a normal rabbit would do, she jumped out the side of the castle. Okay, like she's a bit of a weirdo, bit of a freak. Um, you're making some tea. Oh, yeah. I made a little tea before the stream and I've already had it all. I want more though. Who doesn't like tea? Look at this. We're all lined up. We got Stretchy Papa with his tail stuck out, and then we got Big Earl Dusty in the back, getting a nice big donut, and then we got Slugbird, Mr. Koala, Gentle Giant Koala Bear. Yeah, we got this guy. Yeah, I hope you feel better in the morning too, Woody. Um, hmm. Strangely, you know what another thing is that sometimes helps? And I mean, this is mainly people think for sore muscles, and it does help for sore muscles, but do you ever do sea salt baths, like the Dead sea salt things? I got a bucket of it. I need another bucket of it because I just used it up. But sometimes soaking in a highly concentrated salt bath, I don't know why it would work. I know that salts and some of the minerals, magnesium, some of that stuff can kind of be absorbed through the skin a little bit. I don't know. I think the body just likes salt water. I think that's kind of just a thing. I think we all kind of crawled out of the ocean at one point, right? I would like to crawl back in the ocean. I love the ocean. I love swimming. Oh, um, yeah, Captain Kira is gonna regress. She's gonna evolve, evolve, devolve. I'm gonna devolve and go back in the ocean and paddle around. Um, make friends with make friends with dolphins and manatees. Oh, guys, and like friendly whales. Um, sea otters. See ride around on sea turtles. Ooh, that sounds fun. On the book I told you about, Keeks Magikster K-Dog, I am on chapter 7. Kristen, I was rushing around today, but I really do intend to look up that book for real. I can't remember the name of it now. It was something about was it about in wartime? Was it that? Something like that? Something about wartime? And did you say is it by George Orwell? 'Cause didn't you say it was by the guy who wrote 1984 and Animal Farm? Um, that's really cool. I love that you're reading that, Kristen. You know what? Kristen is gonna be like our first female president of the United States or something. Like that, my dad was always hoping that I would be, and I'm kind of more focused on rabbits. I know I think that I might be a little bit disappointing to him. But but you know what? We got Kristen. We got Kristen Cheyenne Triple Star Ranch dressing smoothie dog, and I don't know. Kristen is something else, you guys. I will say that. Here is Oh my gosh, AJ Punk. Yes, I have the mermaid force is strong with this one, AJ Punk. The mermaid force is strong with me. I'm very proud of that. Um It would be funny if each of the buns had a mini headlamp so you could see what they are up to. Oh my gosh. With all the things like minimizing and going lightweight, like all that GoPro stuff, I will say this. I definitely have been looking into getting a couple of the bunnies that are like super tame into harness training. And there's nothing saying that you couldn't put a small camera and or light element on a harness. You know what? Woody, good on you. That you've got me thinking. You got my brain ticking. AJ says, Kira, Kristen, Christy, and Crystal, all oh my gosh, we are the special K sisters. A good thing there's not just three of us. I mean, I do call Kristen Triple K, but that's different than I'm saying triple K, I'm not saying KKK. Oh boy. You know what? We're the good Ks. We are the good Ks, not the bad, not the bad. Um, Look at Donkers. He just totally can totally still see him. These guys are starting to blend in. But there's this white guy. Speaking of KKK, no, okay. Inappropriate, inappropriate. Crystal, crystal with the K, special K. Oh, crystal, crystal, special K. All day. We love crystal with the K, special K. And with the giant fun, she comes to play. Yay, yay. I think that one varies like every day because I can never remember what I've done with Crystal with a K's song. The war. Oh, I knew something with war. Okay, I remembered war. That's about it. The war commentaries, and yes, it's by George Orwell. Good on you, Kristen. Good on you. Look at you. She's reading something relevant to what we're reading on the stream. Pretty darn cool. I'm reading 3 books from George Orwell. Oh my gosh, Kristen. Well, you know what? I believe in high school we had to read Animal Farm and 1984. So you're getting probably some of your high school reading done, but really who cares about that? But you know what? But that is some of the best stuff I did in high school was I read some of the required reading novels, which I liked all of them. I really did. I'll read anything. I think everything I read was enjoyable. Um, and I had for 2 different years, I had this one teacher who was my favorite teacher. I had the same guy 2 different years, my sophomore year and my senior year. And he just loved to do comparative literature discussions. Let's just talk about this book, and then let's talk about how it relates to our life. Let's talk about how it relates to the current political scene. Let's talk about this book and how it relates to history, and let's talk about this book and what it could mean. Do we think some of this stuff will be prophetic and like come true in the future? And you know what I mean? That's education. That to me is learning to critically think. Everyone reads the same thing. We're all on the same page. Haha, get it? But no, really, you are. You've read the same book. And then it's like go time. Like, let's get down to business and discuss it. Now, we wrote papers, obviously. That wasn't as much fun for me, but it taught me writing skills. And as much as writing can be a painful thing when it's like a forced thing, it is useful. And I used it at writing skills a ton in any job that I ever had. So, um, you read Animal Farm last year. Good, Kristen. So you're totally up to speed with Mr. George Orwell. Donkey is chilling. He is. I remember we had to read Animal Farm in high school. Yeah, I think like everyone reads that one. You know what? I was thinking about that book today because Kristen was like, "Oh yeah, I've got this other George Orwell book, the war commentaries," and I thought, "Oh, I don't know that one." And then I was like, "You know what? I don't remember Animal Farm." Like, I remember reading it, I remember it was good, and I remember it was like correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't the farm kind of like a microcosm of, human society, world society? I don't know, I felt like it was that and, like, the animals were almost like the different social classes, and I don't know, I just can't remember. But I remember that I thought it was really clever, and, I just enjoyed it. Look at Dusty. What are you Oh, she's eating a honeysuckle vine. Hmm. Don't eat the blueberry plant that's inside there, but you can eat all the other stuff. Historian, the giant Bunz historian. He has just driven in from Lothlorien in his DeLorean, dressed as the Mandalorian, singing along to chants Gregorian. with his beautiful accordion. And when he gets home to his girlfriend, who happens to be Salvadorian, she's gonna make some yummy Samorians with her loving Prestorian. And then they'll fall asleep together watching giant buns on the couch. And then we'll all be a snoring in the sunset. You've been watching the stream, just haven't been talking. Watching 2 streams simultaneously, not Waffle Bone. That's cool. No, we will not take any points off from your Hogwarts house, Prestorian. That's totally fine. Um, guys, I'm gonna do 2 things. First of all, I wanna turn on I finally replaced all of my outdoor lighting light bulbs like a big girl. And you guys, I replaced them with the highest wattage incandescent bulbs. I actually found incandescent bulbs, which it's like I just thought I was hallucinating that I found these bulbs because we have not been able to find. Oh, Dusty! Wait, who's chasing? Is it Dusty? She's so funny. She's been following me around like a puppy dog. It's very cute. Okay, you know what, you guys? I'm gonna. Dusty, do you want to manage the camera again? I don't even know if you guys can see Dusty because he's blending in. But I'm gonna turn on these lights. Oh, Dusty, I think I scared her. She jumped and ran. Oh, poor Dusty. But yeah, guys, this is making a big, gosh, what did I just do? This is making a big difference. Look at these. These are like 100 like watts of incandescence. I mean, go big or go home, right? And then I set up all this other lighting that I was gonna try out, and it's just this old extension cord, I guess, finally pooped out. Oh my gosh, you guys! I also brought this apple. I was hoping that I could get Funky Bones to come out, but since she's not out here, I think I will just read to the giant buns. But shall we? Here's an apple, you guys. Shall we start 1984? I did not finish the entire chapter because it was just too much. It was just too much last night. But it is, I think, maybe like 10 minutes. I might do like 10 minutes of reading if people are up for it, you know? Oh, I hear geese flying overhead. You think you messed up your knuckles, Kristen? Oh dear. I'm sorry. Kristen, you get a lot of injuries. Is this from punching out that guy, the guy who has a crush on you at school? But Kristen, well, Kristen, that's what happens, you know? If you're gonna box people, there's gonna be some injuries. Um, the Penguin Complete Novels has 5 books in 1 book. Okay, okay. 'Cause but yeah, let me I'm gonna pull up the novel. Okay, wait, I gotta yeah. Wait, it is on the iPhone, that's right. Oh, man, it's not gonna go okay, wait. Oh, yes, look at this. I can hop in on the chapter. Okay, cool, cool, cool. That's what we want. Alright, yeah, this is gonna make it easier because now I don't have to go through, like, half the book. Okay. Alright, let's see here. Let's see, I guess we did get to chapter 6. Oh, yeah, the prostitute thing, oh gosh, yes, in the anti-sex league, he thought of his wife. Okay, here we go, here we go. He was talking about his wife, he was reminiscing about his wife. Catherine was a tall, fair-haired girl, very straight with splendid movements. She had a bold, aquiline face, a face that one might have called noble until one discovered that there was, as nearly as possible, nothing behind it. Very early in her married life, he had decided, though perhaps it was only that he knew her more intimately than he knew most people, that she had, without exception, the most stupid, vulgar, empty mind that he had ever encountered. Oh dear. She had not a thought in her head that was not a slogan, and there was no imbecility, absolutely none, that she was not capable of swallowing if the party handed it out to her. The human soundtrack, he nicknamed her in his own mind. Yet he could have endured living with her if it had not just wait, yet he could have endured living with her if it had not been for just one thing, sex. Soon as he touched her, she seemed to wince and stiffen. To embrace her was like embracing a jointed wooden image. And what was strange was that even when she was clasping him against her, he had the feeling that she was simultaneously pushing him away with all her strength. The rigidity of her muscles managed to convey that impression. She would lie there with shut eyes, neither resisting nor cooperating, but submitting. It was extraordinarily embarrassing, and after a while, horrible. But even then, borne li- he could have borne living with her if it had been agreed that they should just remain celibate. But curiously enough, it was Catherine who refused this. They must, she said, produce a child if they could. So the performance continued to happen once a week quite regularly, whenever it was not impossible. She even used to remind him of it in the morning as something which had to be done that evening, and which must not be forgotten. She had two names for it. One was making a baby, and the other was our duty to the party. Yes, she had actually used that phrase. Quite soon, he grew to have a feeling of positive dread when the appointed day came round, but luckily no child appeared, and in the end she agreed to give up trying, and soon afterwards they parted. Winston sighed inaudibly. He picked up his pen again and wrote. She threw herself down on the bed, and at once, without any kind of preliminary, in the most coarse, horrible way you can imagine, pulled up her skirt. I He saw himself standing there in the dim lamplight, with the smell of bugs and cheap scent in his nostrils, and in his heart a feeling of defeat and resentment, which even at that moment was mixed up with the thought of Catherine's white body, frozen forever by the hypnotic power of the party. Why did it always have to be like this? Why could he not have a woman of his own instead of these filthy scuffles at intervals of years? But a real love affair was an almost unthinkable event. The women of the party were all alike. Chastity was as deep ingrained in them as party loyalty. By careful early conditioning, by games and cold water, by the rubbish that was dinned into them at school and in the spies in the youth league, by lectures, parades, songs, slogans, and martial music, the natural feeling had been driven out of them. His reason told him that there must be exceptions, but his heart did not believe it. They were all impregnable, as the party intended that they should be. And what he wanted, more even than to be loved, was to break down that wall of virtue, even if it were only once in his whole life. A sexual act successfully performed was rebellion. Desire was thought crime. Even to have awakened Catherine, if he could have achieved it, would have been like a seduction, although she was his wife. But the rest of the story had got to be written down. He wrote, I turned up the lamp. When I saw her in the light, after the darkness, feeble light of the paraffin lamp had seemed very bright. For the first time, he could see the woman properly. He had taken a step towards her and then halted, full of lust and terror. He was painfully conscious of the risk he had taken in coming here. It was perfectly possible that the patrols would catch him on the way out. For that matter, they might be waiting outside the door at this moment, if he went away without even doing what he had come here to do. It had got to be written down. It had got to be confessed. What he had suddenly seen in the lamplight was that the woman was old. The paint was plastered so thick on her face that it looked as though it might crack like a cardboard mask. There were streaks of white in her hair, but the truly dreadful detail was that her mouth had fallen a little open, revealing nothing except a cavernous blackness. She had no teeth at all. He wrote hurriedly in scrabbling handwriting. When I saw her in the light, she was quite an old woman, 50 years old at least, but I went ahead and did it just the same. He pressed his fingers against his eyelids again. He had written it down at last, but it made no difference. The therapy had not worked. The urge to shout filthy words at the top of his voice was as strong as ever. Oh my gosh, this book just showed me an ad for a car. Whoa. Oh my gosh, so I think we're on to chapter 7. Alright. If there is hope wait, let's see, what time is it? Well, maybe stop here. Maybe we'll stop here. Wait, let me go back to the chat. Well, yeah, how we doing, guys? Maybe stop actually, because it is okay, it's 8:53. Read for about 10 minutes, didn't we? Possibly? Kristen, why did you punch that guy? Was he a jerk? It was probably because I punched him and I also got mad and punched the oh, and you punched the wall? Oh dear. I've done that accidentally. Oh, that's a knuckle cruncher. Crystal, the reason why I punched him is because he punched me as hard as he could on my leg and won both of my arms that he also called me fat. Oh, jeez. Boy, this school is like, I don't know. I'm sorry, Kristen. You need to like find a nice group to hang out with. Oh, jeez. Ignore these fools. But yeah, guys, you know what? I think I'm gonna wrap it up because we're outside and it's absolutely beautiful out here. It looks like no one really wanted well, I mean, it looks like we have 4 people listening to the book. Is the book killing the chat, killing the stream, you guys? Um, maybe I should just focus on like outdoor stuff since I'm doing these outdoor streams. I think for the next week or so we're gonna be able to be outside. So yeah. Um, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and say goodnight to everyone as the sun is still going down. I'm gonna get these buns in. Donkey want cookies? Yeah, but I think I'm gonna have to do it. You know what? I think I'm gonna restart the 24/7 stream tonight after this stream, you guys. After I get them all in, because the room is clean and they got you can see the bunny castle and all that stuff. But I will give them cookies later. Those kids at the school suck. Yeah. Yeah, most deaf, Kristen. Just ignore them. Just know that you're cool and they're not. They're not on giant buns and like hanging out with us. Much love to you and Miss Lucy Goosey Hewlin Mall. Much love to you, Kristen Cheyenne Star Triple R. Kristen Cheyenne Star. She travels near, she travels far. Kristen Cheyenne Star Triple R Ranch Dressing Smoothie Dog. Much love to Mr. Woody Woodland Loops. I bid you good health, Mr. Woody Woodland Loops, and restful slumbers, and because sleep always helps too, you know. Much love to AJ Punk, our favorite Midwestern wrestler in the chat. Much love to Crystal with the K, Special K. Much love to Pastorian, our favorite Giant Fun's historian. Everyone is our favorite in one way or another. Because Hewlin Mall, you know, my favorite main man mod. Um, Although Mr. Woody Woodland Loops, also another favorite main man mod. Oh my goodness. Krispy Kreme, Krusty Krab, Kirsty Cookie, Kookie Tillman. Thank you for being here, my dear. And maybe I'll see you at the farmer's market tomorrow morning, Crispy. You want to go? Hmm? I don't know if you're still listening, but okay, guys. I am going to I can pop up a song out here because I have the laptop. Very exciting. Oh, and I will, you know what? And leaves from there. Sunset. I don't know if you guys can still see it. Oh my gosh, but these 100-watt light bulbs are insane.
Little gray luncheon on that hay. Chewing, skipping, never stays. Backyard wild, gotta play. Jumping, running every day. Grass is green under the sky. Little gray lets it all fly. Muddy paws, you don't care why. Wings of earth, the ape so high. Freedom in his furry flight. Sun and moon is only guide. No more walls, no cage inside. Little gray so wild inside. Bossy blind, he's on the move. No one's rules, he's got his groove. Nature's beat, he feels the soothe. Little gray always to prove. Under stars, under dreams. World ain't small, so it seems. Little gray's got big schemes. Life rolls on in flowing streams. Hay for breakfast, sun for noon. Stars and moonlight come so soon. Little gray under night's tune. Backyard life's a wild cartoon. Teeny scrappy rabbit on a naughty spree. Bananas from cat pits in Korea, quick to flee.